This video is for the systems of equations, the elimination method notes. So we're still solving system equations. This is just another method that you can use, and you choose the method that you need based on what the equations look like. So in this one, if you see opposites, so like here we have a positive 6x and a negative 6x. This is where the elimination method comes in handy. So the first thing that we do is we combine the two equations to eliminate one variable. So by combine, we're just going to add them together. So the positive 6x and the negative 6x, they're going to cancel. Here with the y's, I have a negative 6 and a positive 10. So if I add those together, negative 6 plus 10 is going to give me a 4. So 4y equals, so negative 24 and a positive 4. Negative 24 plus 4 gives me a negative 20. So now I've got a one variable equation that I can solve. So 4y equals a negative 20. I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So that 4 will cancel. Negative 20 divided by 4 is a negative 5. And then we substitute the found variable into one of the original equations to determine the value of the remaining variable. So I'm just going to take this top equation here, and instead of y, I'm going to use a negative 5. So 6x minus 6 times negative 5 equals negative 24. So if I simplify here, 6x, negative 6 times a negative 5 is a positive 30. So, and I'm going to go real quick here because I don't have a lot of space. So I'm going to subtract 30 from both sides. So 6x, or negative 24 minus 30 would give me 6x equals negative 54. And then now I'm going to divide that negative 54 by the 6. And I get x equals a negative 9. So my solution here is my x value and my y value. And I write it like an ordered pair. And you can always check. You can go back and plug these values in for the other equation and make sure that it equals, so in this case, a 4. All right, sometimes though we've got to do another step. So in this one here you can see nothing matches up. But what I can do is I can multiply the second equation by 3. And that will create a variable that can be eliminated. And I found that because here's 6, negative 6, this is a positive 2y. Well, if I multiply the whole thing by 3, that'll make that a positive 6y and give me two variables that I can cancel. So 3 times 4x is 12x. 3 times 2y is a positive 6y. 3 times a negative 12 is a negative 36. And so now I can combine the two equations. And so I didn't change it. I didn't make anything different. It's just in a different form. This equation is still equal to this. They're the same. They're going to come out the same if you solve them. I just made it easier to work with. Okay, so 10 plus 12x is 22x. These are going to cancel. Negative 8 plus a negative 36 is a negative 44. And then I can divide both sides by 22. So this cancels. Negative 44 divided by 22 is a negative 2. So this time I solve for x. Same thing. I'm going to take that x and I'm just going to plug it into this top equation here. So 10 times negative 2 minus 6y equals negative 8. Gives me negative 20 minus 6y equals negative 8. If I add 20 to both sides to eliminate this, I would be left with negative 6y. Negative 8 plus 20 is a 12. Now I'm going to divide both sides by that negative 6. Y is going to equal negative 2. So my solution here, negative 2, negative 2. And make sure you put them in the right order. Always put the x first.